What's up, y'all? It's your girls, KD
and KB,
and you're checking in the Hot Take Hotel,
where the tea is always hot and your bed is always made.
Hope you enjoy your stay.
Hey, friends.
Hey.
How are you?
I'm good.
How was your week? It's one of the first weekends I actually did not see you or kind of not talk to you either.
You know what? I really appreciated us an isolated weekend. Like I was just thinking about it because I didn't talk to my mom. I didn't talk to anybody. Like I just was like, I just had an isolated weekend and it was really
calming.
Yeah, it was like sometimes you just need
it's a disconnect
moment when you just ain't talking to much people
or asking for other people's opinion to come on to make your day or something. Like I agree with that.
Or just chilling, you know, because especially for me because a lot of my family and like friends are not in New York. So I feel like those conversations are really like
heavy.
Not heavy, but just like it's effort. It's like me being like,
how's your week going?
And like, oh, this is what's going on. Da, 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 da. And yeah, I was like, woo. And then I talked to everybody today. So
hey.
Tired. But yeah, and it was raining a lot too. So it was really chill.
Oh, that's good. It's good. Same.
Laid around.
I am a godmother now. That's my first godchild. My best friend had her baby, which is jokes because TMI, she had her baby Thursday and yesterday was a shower. Yes.
Yesterday was what? Sunday?
Sunday, yes.
Dang.
So, yes. She is the strongest person I know.
Yo, Cardi B levels.
And it made me, it's funny because, so she had a baby Thursday and I'm begging her like via text, please cancel it, please. And she's like, no. But it made me laugh because it reminds me on how much the same we are, even though how old we are. So when I first gave birth, right? I remember I gave birth the day I came home 2 days later. And I came home and was unpacking boxes. And I remember everybody was saying to me, Kiana, sit down. And I was like, no, I have to do it. I have so much energy. And she felt the same exact way. She felt like she was so bedridden that now she could do stuff. And she was like, I'm outside.
Yeah. I mean, depending on the birth, like a lot of people say, like if you just have like a run-of-the-mill like,
regular thing
birth, people usually say that like you are fine. It's like the baby that's like,
yes,
but you usually snap back if you have just like
this regular situation. Yeah. But she was last night dancing up and down. She was dancing.
She was hurting today though. Girl.
That girl. I mean, I texted her before we came to the pod. I was like, "How you feeling?" She's like, "I'm great. We laying in the bed together." So she's on a high. So congratulations, Jasmine and Lamique. And thanks for the baby.
What's the baby's name?
Lamique.
Oh, Lamique. It's a boy?
Yes, boy. Cute little baby.
Cute.
And it always make me happy to see little babies. And then I found another one of my friends is pregnant too, which was shocking. I was screaming last night. I was like, oh my God. And of course, then my child showed his ass last night, running up and down that baby shower like he had no sense. He made a friend and was like, zooming. He gonna do what he wants to do.
Anybody's gonna give you a run for your money, it's gonna be him.
He was acting
every time. I'd be like, please, we're begging.
Down, please.
He also, every time the boy comes to my house, he leaves toys. My man was like, does he not feel his bag? Like, is his bag not lighter? Are they not noticing these toys? There was literally a little toy car, like, sitting in the middle of the living room. And I was like, this morning, I was like, why is there a toy car right there? And this, mind you, this is the third toy
that he left. Remember he left?
No, not that he left in general. That he left from the last time he was there. He left 3 toys there.
He leave his mark.
A dinosaur and 2 cars.
Home is home.
Y'all need to
home is
buy
home.
So many toys because clearly he has so many toys that he don't even know when they're not there.
Home is home. Also, too, now I didn't take your advice, but I took your advice. We are now in the process of telling him we're giving toys away for your birthday.
Get rid of it.
So I said, please make a pile of the stuff you don't want. And he looked at me like I had 6 heads, but we're giving the baby toys away. So make some room for some new ones. He said he wants a restaurant. So
a restaurant?
Yeah, he wants the restaurant set up. I said, you tell your grandmother and your Gigi that. That's not something that we are going to participate in. But we're here. You want to clock in for the episode?
Check in, yes.
Oh, check in. There we go. We are here. Okay, so this is my episode, and I wanted to tap into catfishing. I have been a catfish in my past.
Really?
I have.
You know what? Every time we sit down and chat, girl, you just keep surprising me and surprising me and surprising me.
I have been a catfish. I was.
What was you doing?
Okay, so Do you remember back when they used to have like the N forms? No, sorry, not the N. Well, the N too, but do you remember back in the day they used to have like the B5 forms?
No.
Okay, so back in the
band group?
Yeah, B5.
Yeah.
They used to have like an online forum, right?
Okay.
And it was like a bunch of the fans like talking to each other and stuff. And apparently it would be the artists on there talking as well.
Okay.
So me and my cousin were too young to have our picture on the internet at that time. So we decided to make fake MySpace pages of this one girl. She's a Spanish girl from the Bronx. But we wanted to make it so realistic that this is where we learn how to do Photoshop and everything. We were able to Photoshop them to look like twins. So one name was Christina as my middle name. The other girl was Tati. Please don't ask us why we did this. We were true to it. Mm-hmm. And we lived on these B5 forums, and we apparently were talking to the B5 guys. It got so crazy that we were so deep into it that, funny story, we made friends with a set of girls on the app, and I ended up going to high school with the girls' real friends.
Oh my gosh.
And I could never tell them like, hey, this is me. So yeah, had a fun catfish time. Yeah.
I have never catfished.
No.
And I've never been catfished.
Damn. It's
That's
fun.
insane.
It's fun.
But I feel like, I don't know, maybe it's because like you grew up in New York. Like I feel like you were just a little bit more exposed to things.
Yeah.
Like I don't even think I would have even known about a B5 chat.
I don't even know why we found out because, do you remember the N? I used to play Degrassi.
Oh yeah.
Okay.
No.
The N used to have a forum too, so it kind of like trickled all around, and it became a thing where like B5 was the biggest one I'm gonna say, but everybody had a forum. Like, so you were like, it was like a chat room, so you would like chat room with them and stuff. We never made it to video. I think we pretended to call them one time, and it was like everybody was like giggling on the phone. We all hung up. Yeah, we used to have a good old time.
Whoa.
I know.
The only thing that me and my cousins did, and more so was my cousin, because I was
because she was a good kid.
I really was, like, for real. Was call those hotlines. You know, like you used to call those
the
hotlines.
sex hotlines,
but it wasn't sex hotlines. It was
phone sex. I'm sorry. Go ahead.
But it was like, I think it was for like younger people. Like it was like younger. It wasn't like sex, but it was like younger people.
Okay.
And I remember.
Wait, like party lines?
Maybe. I don't know what a party line is.
Okay.
But I remember we was doing that for a little bit, and then my aunt got the phone bill.
Oh.
And then shit went left, and we had to stop doing that. Because those things cost.
That's
like
they're like $1 a minute or something. Yeah. Yes. I think I feel like I know a story. I don't know who it is, but I know somebody who was calling the sex lines. I think it was my cousin or my brother, and their mom got the phone, but it was like $25 a minute. She was like, "You horny person?" Because I think they would. I think here we go. This is me exposing too much about myself. They would advertise and say like the first 5 minutes was free, but after that it would be like $50 a minute or some crazy thing. So yeah,
that's insane.
Fun times. I feel like, and that's what the kids are missing these days. Like, they don't got like real, true, like innocent, stupid things to do. Like, it gets also, too serious too fast.
It gets serious, but it's also a little too secretive for parents too. Like, I feel like your kid could just be in DMs or like wherever they at doing whatever they're doing. You just quite literally would
don't know.
No clue because there aren't really like any like
guidelines that catch them. Yeah.
Like firewalls or whatever.
And back in the day, the firewall was checking the phone bill or like
even,
I believe it too, like we were too young to really understand how to delete the history on stuff. So like your parents could go into history on the internet and see it too.
I got something to say.
It's a hot take.
It's a little controversial, a little bit of a hot take.
Go ahead.
I feel like I would just be too smart to be catfish. Like, how the hell are you going to catfish me? I would be like, yo, I never seen you. I never talked to you. You know, I don't know nothing about you. I'm not believing this.
I feel like today that is very like easy to say. But I think back in the day when we were young, you really didn't go no place. You had a phone, like it was normal to not really talk to somebody, like especially when texting first came out and stuff. Or like, say your phone. I think my mom used to take my phone at nighttime too. Like it was like that was like normal not to talk to people.
You gotta take your kid's phone.
Yeah, it's a phone. The phone is a problem.
All right, I'm ready to get into these stories because I think this is going to be very interesting.
Okay, so the first story comes from r/best of Reddit update. So there is an update to this one. Okay. And the title is, found out my best friend, 25 female, has been using my pictures, 26 female, to catfish a guy she's been talking to since 2015. And the original date of this post is 2020.
Wow. 5 years?
5 years. She was getting crazy. Okay, ready? Okay. So, man, I don't know where to go from here. My best friend, we call her Maggie, and I met our freshman year of college. We are now roommates and moved in together 2 years ago. In 2015, my best friend spent spring break a couple states away and matched with a guy on Tinder. When she came back to campus, she immediately told me about him and how amazing he was and how they only went out to dinner once. This is obviously a lie, but that they were talking 24/7. I got super excited and asked to see a picture. That was the only picture of him she's ever shown me. Over the past 5 years, he's literally been her whole world. She talks about him constantly. She always has her nose in her phone. She gets clingy when he takes too long to text back. She's cried to me a few times because she lurked on his social media and seen he was around other girls. My roommate does not have social media herself. I had asked a few times why they have never met up, and she said they're both too busy and don't have money for the trip. I even told her that he could stay with us and that would save some money. He sent flowers, presents on Valentine's Day every single year. They basically been dating this entire time. So this person is real.
Yeah.
Okay? Okay, here we go. So yesterday, my roommate picked up a shift at work and was gone. I get a knock on the door and open it. Ooh. And he says hi. And I get confused. Hi. He then barges in and scoops me up and gives me a hug.
I know that's
He
right.
starts saying, I thought you were working. I was hoping your roommate was here so I could surprise you when you get back. And I was so confused. I immediately get down and back away and let him know I have absolutely no clue what he is talking about. My brain can't even process what's happening right now. He then looks confused and says, Maggie? And I'm like, no, that's my roommate. My roommate and I look nothing alike, so I'm even more confused. Then something kind of clicks, and I think, oh my God, is this the guy she's been dating? So I say, are you Adam? And he gives me a very slow yes. And I get excited and say, oh my God, I bet Maggie's gonna flip out. I can't believe you're here. His demeanor completely changes.
This has to be very confusing for him. I would be like, what is going on?
What is
like,
happening right now?
Crazy?
Exactly. He asks me what I'm talking about. I'm Maggie. I tell him, no, I'm Summer, Maggie's roommate. At this point, I'm still completely missing something, and he has just pierced it all together. He just says, holy fuck, and looks like he doesn't know what to say. Eventually, he asks to come sit down, and I invite him in. Then he proceeds to tell me for the past 5 years, he thought he's been talking to me. Every picture he's ever seen of Maggie has actually been pictures of me. I'm completely dumbfounded, and we don't know what to say to each other at first. So he gets out his phone and shows me proof. He has tons of pictures of me saved on his phone and went to their messages and showed me proof that she's been sending them to him. I felt and still feel completely sick to my stomach. I get out my phone and I show him real pictures of her. I tell him maybe they could just talk when she gets up for work, and he's really pissed at this point. I say maybe we could call her first and let her know that you're here. So I do that. She starts flipping out, saying she's not coming home, tells him to leave, and that she won't talk to him. He calls her and starts yelling over the phone. After everyone calms down, she eventually does come home. He's hurt and accusing her. She's crying, and I'm sitting there awkwardly. Imagine you're like, it's me. She tells him that she's still the same person that he had feelings for, just not the looks. And that completely makes everyone break down. So I tell him maybe he should leave for the night and everyone should have their own space. He agrees, and after he leaves, she goes completely psychotic on me and starts throwing shit around the living room. Tells me she hates me and starts crying. It's a mess. I left to stay with a friend and haven't been back since, so I don't know what's going down. I feel like I have no idea who the person I'm living with is and feel completely violated. Do I move out? Do I call her? She hasn't even texted me. I don't even know how to deal with this situation.
This is quite a lot. And on so many levels.
Right?
The one that I want to focus on first is, how is sis upset with you? Like, you were the person who was doing something crazy.
Mm-hmm, mm-hmm.
What do you mean she went crazy on you? Like, I just opened the door, girl.
I was just here. But also, too, I feel like you could have gave me, 5 years is a very long time, but like, you didn't say nothing. You could have gave her a heads up, like, oh, I sent him your picture first, like something of the sort. Like, and you can't get mad at me if you literally told me absolutely nothing.
Exactly. Also, I don't know. Like, again, this is one of the situations where I'm like, there's no way that I'm speaking to somebody for 5 years.
And don't know.
Especially in the year of 2025, like, or whenever this was, like, there's FaceTime, there's Zoom, there's Google Meet.
There was all of that then too. So I don't understand how they did it. Yeah.
For you to be able to connect with somebody. That would be an immediate red flag. Like if every time I wanted to speak to you and you were like dodging me and not really trying to connect,
I'd be like,
I would have blocked you
yeah.
and just moved on with my life because clearly you're lying.
I agree. You want me to read the update? Because it gets crazier. It gets a little bit crazier.
Sure.
And then when the update, I want you to comment on that at this level.
Okay.
All right. Update. I read the little brief from the beginning too. Thank you guys for all your advice and comments. Many saying you've been in mine or Adam's position. It made me feel better.
This happening in the folks.
Yes.
Okay.
I end up having a phone call with Adam, mostly because I wanted to know about the pictures she sent. Turns out she sent pictures of me in my underwear and nudes that aren't actually of me or her. So we're assuming she got those from Google. He feels really bad and actually is having a really hard time with all of this. I assured him don't blame him at all for the underwear pics or anything. He ended up telling me that they actually FaceTime, but she would never show her face. Only the top of her head, hair dyed, which is similar color to mine, but not exactly mine's. He said he didn't think too much of it. He just thought it was a little bit weird, but not too much.
But how? And you ain't thinking too much of that.
I feel like he wanted it to be her. So like, I feel like there's equal parties in this. Like you wanted it to be her just as much as she wanted to be her. Yeah. Does that make sense? Like,
I got another controversial take down with second.
As for me, I'm not sure I can break my lease yet, but I'm going to go ahead and move out and live with my friend until the lease is over. That's it.
Okay. So here's the thing. Here's the thing. So sometimes... Actually, recently, this is funny that you're doing this topic because recently I was watching Catfish, like the show.
Oh, the show, okay, yes.
On YouTube.
Oh, okay, yes.
And the thing that really be kind of like throwing me for a loop is 9 times out of 10, it'd be like people who are going after people who was already in their league.
Oh,
like,
yes,
you didn't even have
you didn't even lie. Yes, I agree with that.
Because when you say like, oh, he wanted it to be, like he just wanted it to be her. Like in my mind, I'm thinking... And this is also kind of a controversial take, but like I feel like usually too, like your friends are kind of like images of you.
Yes.
Like
they're not too far off.
Fit into it at some point.
Exactly.
Like, it's not like wildly different. So in my mind, I'm thinking like he probably was already like
liked you if you knew the truth. Yes.
If you would have just been yourself, y'all probably could have just linked up anyway.
And been vibed.
Yeah.
Because like you said,
if he believes it's you from your forehead, the rest of your face can't be that crazy.
Like, which makes me wonder what she actually does look like. Like, because it can't be that much off. It can't be that much
right.
off. It can't be that much
off. Enough for somebody to be like, yeah, no.
Yeah, or be like, I can't talk to you anymore. Like, but I think he knew.
How could you not know?
I think he knew.
That's what thing that I never can understand about these catfish stories. It's like, how could you not
know? It's in your face.
Yeah, it literally be like the reddest of red signs staring you in your face. And then you just are like, well, gonna ignore that and stay being happy.
The picture you sent me was red hair, but now you have black hair. I don't know what to do. Like, I feel, and also too with the body pictures, obviously people look naked underneath it. But like, how good was she at it where like the pictures look nothing? Sometimes your body matches your face. Like I can't, you know what I mean? Like there got to be something to something. Like
what, she was photoshopping the bodies, the heads onto the
Well, she didn't say photoshopping. She said he just sent her picture. So we don't know. We assume that they're saying they
probably could have just been from the neck down.
Oh yeah, no face, no case.
Yeah.
Damn, he was jerking off to somebody else's pictures.
And for 5
years. He was, honestly, he came to the house to really get crazy. He was like, I finally see you after 5 years. He was really going to get crazy with her and figure it out. Damn.
Well, yeah. Is that the only update on that?
Yeah, it's the only update.
Where the comments saying?
Somebody said, I love how Maggie's angry at Summer. Facts. Like, you literally been using your friend as a flesh suit without her consent for years. It's actually creepy. I think that's true.
Wait, would you be upset if if one of your friends was using your photos to catfish somebody? I would.
To a certain extent. To a certain extent.
Girl, I don't know where you send my pictures to. Like, I don't know these people, and you got my pictures out here. I also don't know what you're saying. Like, imagine your friend saying some off-the-wall crazy stuff.
Yes.
That is, like, not even in your character. And somebody out there is thinking that you are the person who's saying these outlandish things.
That's funny you said that too. Just pause real quick because I was just on the train coming here and somebody was I guess they were sexting behind me and he was reading out loud what the person was saying. And I kid you not, it was the wildest shit ever. Yo, that just made me think about that. But yes, if my friend was doing that, I'll be pissed.
Yeah.
Yeah. I mean, though, I wouldn't be initially upset because, again, like once you put your photos on the internet, they're up for grabs regardless. Like you can Google your name and the picture comes up. So I wouldn't be that crazy upset. Yeah. But like, I would be like, why don't you want to be yourself?
That's another thing too. Why didn't he like reverse Google image search?
Because he wanted it to be this person.
Yeah.
Like, I feel like you close your eyes to what you don't want to know. He wanted it to be this person. Thanks. He just assumed that when he came to the door, she was going to look she's going to be a little more similar. Like, not that if the roommate was a person. But running in
at least the roommate was a person. Like, at least it was somebody that the person actually knew.
Facts.
And not just some random from the internet.
Somebody said, what the buttered fuck? What the end game? 5 effing years is plenty of time to figure it out. Somebody said, if you watch Catfish, there's literally no plan to this. Yeah.
They just be going.
Now, what would you do, though? Would you, like, so if this was your friend, would you move out? Would you be like, I can't be your friend anymore? Or would you, like, kind of try to forgive her? Because this girl moved out.
I probably would forgive my friend. We be out here forgiving our men for far more.
That's right, true.
You know, so like,
give a little grace.
I'm gonna give my friend a little grace. Like, girl, now what was you on?
I agree.
What was that about?
I agree.
But yeah, I probably would just, you know, I would forgive her initially and then just try to like gauge the level of crazy. Because
love what she is. Yes.
I'm not gonna lie, I feel like this is kind of like mentally unhinged.
I agree.
And so I would want to maybe see if there was like more to this level of crazy. Like, is this just, you know,
like regular crazy, or like, can you take it a
toe in it, or like, are you certified?
Drinking the Kool-Aid? Do we need to get you committed? Okay. Well, then that brings me to the next story of someone who should probably be committed. Okay, you ready?
Okay.
This one is coming from r/TIFU. I know what it means. I know it's like true to something. I just forgot right now, and it's not spelled out, so I'm just gonna say that. r/TIFU, and the title is TIFU by getting catfish next level. Ready? My senior year of high school is also Paul. All these things are like high school and like early college. I haven't read a lot of them like more adult years.
Yeah.
My senior year of high school, I started talking with this super emo kid named Brian on AIM. I was all in.
It be AIM.
I had just been dumped by my loser high school boyfriend, and Brian was incredibly sweet and always knew what to say. There were some red flags for sure. Whenever I could finally convince him to send me a picture, he looked a little different in every photo. Like they could have been pictures of different people, but looked similar enough, and the guideline was on point, so just accept it. We also never talked on the phone. I would beg him to let me call him, but he always had an excuse. Finally, the summer before I left for college, he let me call him, and his voice was super effing weird. My friend was convinced it was a 50-year-old woman, but I was like, hell no, this is Brian. I was so blindsided that I ignored every warning sign. I told him everything. He knew all my passwords, everything from my day-to-day life. Literally every single one of my friends told me he wasn't real.
Wait, I need to know where this is going, because I feel like I just watched a true crime documentary
on this.
Maybe, but let's see.
All right,
if this is what I think it is, this is insane.
It's okay, ready? Literally every single one of my friends told me he wasn't real, that I needed to stop being a dumbass, but I honestly loved him. That fall, I left for college. My roommate was a total windbag who had a mile-long list of rules for the room. No boys allowed. I wasn't even allowed to touch her Left Behind series she proudly displayed. No guests after 8, etc. So I was desperate to bounce. I found out there was an empty room and requested a transfer for the winter semester. I knew going in blind was a risk, but it could be worse than Left Behind chick. At the same time, I was loving everything about college. Things with Brian kind of waved away because life was busy and I wanted to experience everything. Like other dudes.
Period.
He would call me 20 times.
When you get out that house, honey, you just want to go over there and see what's going on.
Test the waters.
Okay.
Sorry, okay. He would call me 20 times a day, message me all the time. constantly bombarding me about whether or not I had Facebook and wanted the password to it now. So I guess she must have changed her Facebook password in the end, and he wanted the new password. Finally, I broke things off for good. The next semester, I moved into my awesome new room. My roommate is a fellow freshman from MA who transferred that semester. She was loaded, bought basically everything we could need for the room. Her mother even got us matching bedding from Pottery Barn. It was actually awesome. She was a little weird and like always wanted to hang out the first week, but I figured it was just her nerves. The first weekend after classes started, I was chilling with some friends in the quad area, and she comes over and throws her keys at me and is like, have fun, you fucking losers. I was like, what the hell is going on? I ended up sleeping at one of my girlfriend's rooms that night because I got super freaked out. The next day, it was like nothing happened. We hung out the whole week, and she was very persistent and helpful. I was amped to meet someone that I actually liked and was considered her my college bestie. The next weekend, I convinced her to come out, and we were having a blast, dancing with the dudes, and then things escalating with me and a soccer jock, so I let her know I was bailing. We were a 2-minute walk from the soccer house and came with a group, so I figured it was no big deal. I get back to the room that night, and I see the shit is torn the fuck apart.
Oh.
Clothes ripped out of the closet, stuff all over the floor. She's sitting on my bed, and her arm is bleeding. I asked her what the hell is going on. She had broken my coffee cup and carved my fucking initials into her arm.
Oh, no.
I ran and got the RA because I wasn't trying to get murdered. She ended up getting committed that night, and her parents flew down.
Mm-hmm.
This is where shit got weirder. She was Brian. She told her parents, and they told me. She slash he decided to try things with me as her true self, applied to my school, called the housing department to request me as a roommate, emailed housing from my email and requested her as my roommate, then deleted the emails.
Oh, no.
Her parents apologized, and I could keep all the things in the room. They withdrew her from classes and left. I got a no contact order in the craziest story of my life.
Wow. No, that's not what I thought that was. See, now this is what I'm talking about. This is certified. Like, this is like...
This is call the police.
Yeah.
Carving my name into your arm is top. Like, I don't know what I would do.
This is why I feel like people, like, you got to socialize your kids. You got to socialize your kids.
Yeah, you do.
Another controversial take. Don't homeschool your kids. Put your kids in school.
Homeschooling is the devil. I agree with that.
Put your kids in school, man.
Because then you get this.
They need to be socialized.
Yeah.
They need to know how to behave in regular society. Because there were so many other ways to approach this.
Yeah. Or she could never come out and say, I'm Brian. But
no, from the beginning.
Yeah. Yeah, you could just be her friend or something.
And then the level of like commitment to orchestrate it to where she like got you into her room. Like that is scary.
Yeah.
That is scary. And then also imagine, like, what did she think was going to happen? You was just going to be like, yeah, girl, all of a sudden I'm into girls. And you
the girl I want to be with.
The one.
Well, I will say delusion versus reality. She probably really did think that she was actually, if she liked me, she probably thought, if she likes me as Brian, she damn sure gonna like me as, she didn't give a name, but as Jan.
Brittany the Body. I'm sorry. I don't
Brittany
know.
the Body? What? I'm sorry. She damn sure gonna love me as Brittany the Body.
Yes.
And she was really upset that she went back to the soccer player's house to get her buns clapped. That's crazy.
Yeah.
The fact that the parents found, I mean, they committed her, I get it. But as a parent, I don't even know what I would be able to do. Like,
commit your kid.
Yeah, I'd be like, damn.
Yeah, I'd be like, girl, now what the hell?
Now what the hell is? Why are you doing all of this? Some of the comments say, this is some Lifetime original movie material right here.
Ooh,
facts.
You know what? I ain't watched a good Lifetime movie in a minute.
I've been watching the old ones on Tubi.
It's
really good.
Lifetime.
I like the old ones. Because I feel like the new ones are too, they shoot them too weird. The lens of it looks too weird. I like the old, like, weirdish ones. Yeah. Somebody else said, the most insane thing in this entire story is that you would give someone else your passwords. You're lucky you didn't have your whole identity stolen and spend the next 20 years dealing with the aftermath. I agree. That's actually really
cool. And then also what convinced you? Like, what was they saying? Like, you know what you need to do? Give me your Facebook password.
Yeah, like somebody said, what the fuck? Facts.
Yeah.
Last one. Somebody said you should have kissed her. All she wanted was to feel loved, but you pushed her away and broke her heart like an evil wench. No, seriously, she's nuts.
It is kind of sad because she probably really did. Like, that's probably all she really wanted to do.
Yeah.
And she probably also just wanted to, like, come out and be her true self.
Yes.
But yeah, there's got to be better ways. There's got to be a better way.
I know.
To have this happen. And then the thing about it too, and you know what? It's probably just society. Because like there is absolutely such thing as beauty standards, and you're not gonna be everybody's cup of tea, and yada 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 yada. But at the end of the day, somebody out there is
for you
to love you.
Yeah.
Like,
but it's easier said than done. I feel like when nobody's loving you, you don't see that. You only think nobody can love you.
But you gotta find a person who is gonna love you.
Which is as crazy as you to love you just for who you are.
Yeah.
Yeah, no. They in high school.
I get it.
Life's over.
And then it's like you did all of that effort to find someone who like y'all have nothing in common when you could have just been like, you could have got into whatever hobby chat room that you have and found somebody who liked the same stuff as you, or
I mean, she did. She just got a wrong person. Oh, you mean the other girl should have found somebody? She did find somebody. She just lied to introduce.
Exactly, but that's what I'm saying. Like, it's probably somebody you don't even really have anything in common with. Because you're like, you had to lie.
That's true. That's true. I don't know, man. I wonder where she is now. I was trying to find like a real good update to see like what happened after. Is there an update? No, there's no update. No, she's just lost in the sauce.
Honestly, she probably was like, "Yeah, this is a story. I have got to tell somebody this.
Somebody has to hear this." Also, too funny. I was on TikTok the other day. People do be just spending 48 hours in a psych and going to work on Monday. Like, you don't know what your coworkers do on the weekends. Like, some girl made a video and was like, on my way, she got put into the psych ward in New York.
I seen that girl.
And then it was in New York, and then she was working in Baltimore. So she like got out the psych ward at like 5 a.m. and was on the whatever train that is to go back to Baltimore. And she was at work at 9 o'clock. And people in the comments like, "You're so brave." And I was like, "Oh my God."
Sometimes you just need to take a moment to get your mental right.
Just commit me for 48 hours and bring me back.
Let me go get my mental right.
No, watch it. Okay. And this is the last one. This is pretty funny.
Hi, here's a brief intermission brought to you by the Hot Take Hotel podcast.
Hey guys, thank you for all of the love and support. It has been really great, but we just need one more thing.
Please like, subscribe, comment. We need your feedback. If you're really loving a piece of the show, let us know. If you think we're crazy, let us know. Your feedback helps us make the episodes better.
Yes, and get in the comments. Like, if it's a hot take that you didn't agree with, put it in the comments on Spotify, on YouTube, across all the socials. There are areas where you can comment, so put them in the comments.
And make sure you check back every Thursday for a new episode of Hot Take Hotel Podcast, where we're bringing you the drama and the juice. Bye.
Now back to the show.
This one is coming from r/relationship advice.
Okay.
And the title is, recently found out my boyfriend has been pretending to be a girl online for 3 years. And here we go. I'm not too sure how to start this, but I've been with my boyfriend for almost stop. Because I read this and I'm looking at your face.
No, because you know what? Sometimes it is like when I be hearing these things, I really be like putting myself into the shoes of these people and like, how would I feel if I woke up one morning and just found out that my man had been online pretending to be a woman?
I think I would lose my shit.
Ow. Like, what do you?
Good morning. Good morning at this point.
Yeah.
All right. I'm not too sure how to start this, but I've been with my boyfriend for almost a year now, and we are in a committed relationship. And he's always been a little weird when it comes to me looking at his phone. Not that I'm very nosy, but just a little weird. I even try to see him hide his phone in the dresser or anywhere when he goes outside. It's pretty weird, but he's pretty shy, so it kind of makes sense, I suppose. But one night when he went to shower, he left his phone. I finally decided to look at it. It's some damn phones. And I saw a bunch of notifications from a group chat, and none of the people on there I knew at all, which I thought was okay because everyone has online friends. But then I went through it a little bit more and noticed the messages he would send was something unlike himself. Something unlike himself to say. So I took a closer look, and I realized it wasn't the Instagram account of his that I know of, but a fake account pretending to be a girl from Sweden with a bit more than 2,000 followers. When I saw that, my heart dropped and I was about to cry. But I wasn't really sure what emotion I was feeling.
Yeah, and like, what you crying about, girl?
I looked through the posts, and the earliest post was from late 2019. And he seemed to have fooled a bunch of people. What do I do? I've thought about bringing up to him, but I'm scared of what he might say or do. It's been a month since I found out, and a month is a very long time to keep this. I couldn't keep this in. Too much.
You wouldn't be able to get me 6 hours.
20 minutes. I'm saying something. 20 minutes, I'm out the door. It's been a month since I found out, and just being around him, especially when I see him across the room on his phone, makes me uncomfortable. I tried reporting the account, hoping it would be taken down, just because that's the only thing I could think of doing without confronting him, but it did not work. Can someone help me, please?
Girl, ain't nothing we can do for you.
Girl, he want to be a girl, and that's another conversation.
Well, we don't know that, but maybe she's got to get down to the bottom of it, because sometimes, you know what this makes me think about? And this is probably like a reach for me to connect these dots.
Okay.
But I really do think that there is like this like parasocial feeling, even with like ChatGPT or like people who be on social media and they think that like these people who are on social media are their friends, or they feel like overly connected to people.
Okay.
And sometimes I think humans kind of maybe just be like craving connection.
I could see that.
But in this case, I don't understand.
And another sex.
Yeah. Well, I think you would just have to get to the bottom of it. Like, you got to ask some questions, because what are you getting out of this?
Yes.
Like, it could be that maybe in his life he do want to be
a girl,
a woman.
Yes.
And that's a different conversation. Like, that's a different
route to take.
Yeah,
well, that's a different thing we have to do.
Or it could just be like, yeah, maybe he was just having a little fun and it got out of control and he didn't know how to stop it, which is probably what he gonna say.
2,000 followers is a lot out of control.
That's what I was thinking. 2,000
followers? Also, too, I feel like with some of these, like those international accounts and stuff, sometimes, even now too, like even with our Instagram, like random things just follow us. So I can see that. You know what I mean? If you're active on the account, things just start following you. But 2,000 is a lot of people to be fooling.
It is. And he in a chat room with him.
Talking like not like himself. She didn't say like how he was talking, but it sounds like he was talking like a little flirty.
Here's the thing that gets me. And maybe this is a problem that I have as someone with a bad memory.
Okay.
Because sometimes you'll be like, or like you or my friends, whatever, they'll be like, oh, remember you said X, Y, and Z? And I'd be like, I said that?
Okay.
As someone who just doesn't, like, how are you keeping up with the
storyline? I agree.
That you're making up about yourself? That's the thing that would just like really
blow my mind.
Get me. Yeah. They'd be like, oh, yeah, I only got 2 sisters. And then probably a week later, I'd be like, yeah, my brother said. And then they'd be like, I thought you only had 2 sisters.
Like, unless he's like really diabolical and like keeps a notes of like, but it sounds like he's living double life. So like he has his double life. Like, this is who I am.
Yeah.
I am Vaneshka from Sweden with 4 brothers and 2 sisters.
Yeah.
And I live in a house with my parents.
Yeah, but you know they always say, like, the more lies you tell,
the more lies you got to cover up.
Yeah, the more lies you got to cover up, and like the harder it is to keep up with it. So that's the only thing that I just would feel like crazy about in a situation. But I don't know. I can't. I literally. Sometimes people be writing in the Reddit and it pisses me off because they be like, "What should I do?" And it's like, "Girl, the answer's staring."
Yeah, right in your face.
In the face.
Run.
Or at the very least, let them know you know.
The fact that she held it for a month is great. I can't even be mad for a month. So to be mad about something for a month, it would be literally lose myself. Somebody said, first ask yourself how you want this situation to end. Facts. I think that's what you have to do a lot of times. Whatever he tells you, what is your end goal? Hello? If he tells you you want to be a girl, you sticking by, like, what you gonna do?
Yeah.
I think he wants to be a girl. That's why I keep saying that. Somebody said, just call him out. There needs to be a reasonable explanation. And someone says, talk to him. Hiding his phone and address it isn't normal. And instead of keeping quiet about the egg account, just talk to him and ask him. His reaction will tell you everything you need to know. Facts. Facts.
Sometimes people be like, when people get caught like in something,
babbling,
they just blow up.
Yeah. It's
just like I don't know if I would ever believe someone's first, like, if I caught somebody doing something, I don't know if I'm ever gonna believe the first thing that comes out their mouth, because I feel like it's just like knee-jerk reaction.
Yeah.
And then you got to give everybody a little bit of time to process
it
before you can get to the truth.
Which is usually something very far from what they actually said in the beginning.
Absolutely.
I agree with that.
So maybe just keep that in mind. Like, once you say what you got to say to him, he probably gonna be like, this is my cousin.
Yes.
And
we share accounts. I help her, yeah. Also, too, my whole thing is I always think of like I love to make a story up in my head, right?
You do.
I do. I love a story. And while she just saw the group chat and the account, my head would just spin and be like, oh my God, he's on OnlyFans. Pretending.
I'm thinking, I'm like, maybe he's trying to be an influencer. Like maybe, like imagine if he was trying to like get to the bag. Like maybe he's trying to flip it. Like, girl, I was just trying to get to the bag.
See?
What if it's ex? There could just be so many
different reasons of what this is. Yeah.
That he could go down paths.
Ooh.
And each of them has a different level of like
crazy. How crazy you're gonna get with this. I agree with that, yeah.
Yeah.
If I was her, I would obviously say something, but I would just mentally prepare for the answer of like, because it just is weird. Like this is a little bit beyond weird. I would have to mentally prepare for like, girl, you may have to like figure that out somewhere else.
Yeah.
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 Well, yeah, those are stories for today.
Yeah.
Catfishing at its finest.
Literally, actually.
Catfishing at its finest.
True catfish.
Yeah. They went it for years. So
yeah.
I mean.
And they were all a little bit different too. Like I kind of was like, oh, how different can catfishing stories be?
Mm-hmm.
But
and you know what? Now I'm thinking about it. You said you never catfish somebody. We all catfish at work.
No, I don't even catfish at work.
Those people that know who we are.
I'm not being my truest self.
Those people don't know who we are.
You know what? I refuse to tell anybody else that I have this podcast because I just feel like I don't want anybody in my business like that. You know, like sometimes you just can't have everybody in your business.
I feel.
Yeah, I'm not. That's the fact is, I think people being like, "Oh, bring your whole self to work." That's a scam.
No. Keep it on.
Never show up as your whole self.
Even though I have word vomit, and every Monday I talk to my manager, and we're always like, "How was your weekend?" I always like tell the truth, and I just should be like, "Okay."
I literally always say, "Chill." Girl, I was
chilling all day long.
I ain't do much of anything. I could have went out and turned up something crazy, and I'd be like, I didn't do much.
But no, not at all.
No.
So we're all catfishing a little bit, though.
That's not what that means. But
I'm going with that one.
Actually, I want to know, just really quickly, can you Google the definition of catfishing?
Yes. The definition of catfishing is catfishing. According to AI overview. That's so weird. Before they used to have the dictionary.com at the top of Google, but now it's AI overview. But the definition is catfishing refers to creating a fake online identity to deceive someone, often for emotional or financial gain. The term refers to the sport or fishing or catfish. To sport cat. Okay, whatever. We're going with the top part. The first one
was good enough.
Yeah.
So no, I never catfish, and I'm not catfishing at work because it has to be online, and you have to be being fake.
Well, for my Christina and Tati days,
you on the other hand, that's your life.
Check it
out.
Okay, hot takes. You have any hot takes for this week?
I feel like I had so many hot takes in the episode.
Go ahead.
No, I'm saying like I feel like I said a lot of hot takes.
You did say a lot.
But yeah, I don't know. My hot take is if somebody can't show you their face,
they not real.
Just don't believe it. Like it's a lie. It's a scam.
Okay.
And that's not even a hot take.
That's the truth.
That's just the truth. Like that's just the fact of the matter, Buki. Like my hot take is if you were being catfished in 2025, you deserve it.
You know what? I agree.
If you are falling for being catfish in the year of 2025,
it's you.
You are the problem.
And that's probably why Catfish, the TV show, got canceled. Because at this point, it's like, how much can we actually do? There's so many ways you can Google a number and find the number. There's so many different things you could do. I agree.
Nobody be being catfish in 2025 because there's just too many opportunities to connect and see somebody face to face for you to be believing that someone can't get on a call with you or that you could never see somebody's face.
I agree with that.
Also, another hot take, if somebody appears to be out of your league,
they
probably are.
Do not try.
Probably not them.
I agree.
That's my hot take.
Stop making choices for people.
Come on, man.
Figure it out and play your course.
Come on, man.
You know, I like that. I do have a hot take. Totally off topic, though. My hot take is the supermarket is a scam.
Okay. Left field. Where we going with this?
Because the prices of products are getting out of control.
Oh, yeah.
And depending on where you you are purchasing them at makes it a different level. Like English muffins near my house are like $6.
Mm-hmm.
English muffins where my mother lives is 2 for $5.
Yeah.
English muffins in BJ's is $10 for 18
Yeah.
of them.
Yeah.
It's a scam.
Yeah.
They all coming from the same English muffin factory.
Facts. I ain't gonna pretend to know economics and how all these things work, finances, how things get priced. I ain't gonna pretend to do that. But what I will say is one time I was buying a banana from the little like sandwichery place. It wasn't sandwichery, but like it was like a little eatery place below my office in one of my old locations. How much do you think that banana cost me, girl?
$2.
$3. $3.
A banana?
For a banana.
Keep that banana.
And a banana should be no more than 50 cents.
25 cents.
Yeah.
It was one singular banana? That's what I'm saying. Like
one banana.
That's what I'm saying. Like, this shit makes no sense. Like, and like, I truly like, I like to just buy things when I need them. I don't like to have to like coupon search. You know what I mean? And like the fact that I'm like, I spent the weekend at my mom's house and we went to the supermarket for like a few things. And like we spent $25 and no lie, we got all this fruit, we got all this stuff. Granted, she does live in Harlem. So there's obviously a price difference between Long Island and Harlem. But like I was at the register and it was calculating and I was watching her pay for it. I was like, damn, you want to come to my house? Because this don't make no sense.
Or
even the fruits.
It make you even just want to like, sometimes you got to travel
to the supermarket
to like come into the city, imagine, and just like get all of your groceries and bring them back. It's probably cheaper to do that than to buy
everything there. Because literally the supermarket I go to near my house, I'm not even lying. Every time I walk in there, I spend $40. Okay. And I buy like the same like things. Like I probably if I want a salad, I'll buy a bag of salad. I'll probably buy some fruits. Like I'll buy like the same tier of things and it's $40. I would be rich in other places. Okay. So supermarket is a scam. Supermarkets, hate them, but we need them. I'm sorry, grandma and vegetables.
Facts.
Thanks, guys. See you next week.
Peace.